Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Got my good friend Wendell Schuman on. He's with a great company called USI.biz. He's a regular contributor here on The Price of Business. And among the things he does for us is bring some great guests for us to talk about what's happening on the business front. Wendell, as always, welcome. Tell us a little bit about USI.biz and then introduce us to your guest today.
Will do. Thanks for having me on, Kevin, as usual. I work with USI. We are a national employee benefits and property casualty brokerage firm. We're actually the largest mid-market firm in the United States, and by mid-market, we primarily focus on companies from anywhere from 100 employees up to several thousand. And we've distinguished ourselves in this segment of the market by helping our clients take control of the insurance process, allowing companies in that space to buy insurance in the same way that a Fortune 500 company would.
Very good. Tell us about your guest today.
Today, joining us is Mr. Kevin Trahan. Kevin is the Director of Engineering here in the United States for a full-service company called Packers Plus. Kevin is a Texas A&M graduate, mechanical engineering. We're very excited to have him on. He's actually the holder of 12 U.S. patents, quite a distinguished inventor, and been in the oil and gas industry for over 22 years, and we're excited to have him on. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Kevin, I'm glad to have you on the show. With a name like Kevin, I knew you had to be brilliant, so that's awesome. Kind of give us the elevator speech for Packers Plus.
Well, Packers Plus is a private...
And talk loud, almost like you're screaming. It's okay. With our pickup, you won't sound like you're screaming on our end. Go ahead.
Okay. Packers Plus is a privately owned oil and gas service company specializing in delivering well completion solutions. We're actually the largest privately owned completion solutions provider in the industry. We've accomplished more than 14,000 installations to date and over 200,000 stages in multi-stage frac operations.
Very good. Your question, Wendell?
Yeah, in doing a lot of research, I'm familiar with you guys, Kevin, and I've heard that your company has balls. Can you help explain that for us?
Oh, absolutely. We definitely do have balls. All sizes, lots of different materials for different applications. We use them to activate part of our stack frac system. Our stack frac offering is kind of our flagship system. We're very proud that the owners and founders of the company were pioneers in creating this open-hole multi-stage frac system. And we utilize the balls to actually shift ports downhole that allow you to put away stimulation and produce back hydrocarbons in different sections of the wellbore. So, I mean, at this point, this innovation has revolutionized the industry in the way that our customers are able to complete and produce their reservoirs.
Excellent, excellent. By the way, what is that website for your company?
It'd be PackersPlus.com.
PackersPlus.com. Go ahead there, Wendell.
Well, not just looking at your overall experience here in the industry, Kevin. What are you and Packers Plus? What are you guys most known for in the oil and gas industry?
Well, I'd have to say it's our position as an innovator. I give a great deal of credit to our leadership, the founders and the owners of the company. They've created an environment where innovation thrives. One example is they've done an excellent job at reinvesting the profits that they've delivered into tools that allow us to push things forward faster. So basically with that, it gives us the wherewithal to always push the envelope. So wherewithal to me means we have the capacity, so we have experience and time to try things and to get it right in fewer iterations than others might. We also would have some patience, allowing us to fail sometimes when we're trying to push the envelope very hard. And then lastly, we have the finances available to invest in things that allow us to do rapid prototyping, such as 3D printers, machine tools such as lathes and mills that are actually located in our R&D facilities that are totally dedicated to making prototype parts.
Let me ask you, how large is your company in terms of number of employees and that type of thing? And what's the typical size of your clients?
So, well, I typically, our clients range from much smaller to much bigger than us, but our company is around 900 employees, plus various areas where we would have consultants, so between 900 and 1,000. Most of our competitors, however, are major service companies. They're publicly traded, multifaceted companies, which actually gives us a little bit of an advantage from the standpoint that we're focused on what we do. We're laser focused on the one thing that we do.
Yeah, very good. Wendell?
Well, you guys work, obviously you're here in Houston, and you work in an extremely competitive industry. And you noted earlier that you guys are the largest privately held. What really separates you guys from any of the other service providers in the same segment?
Well, I'd have to say our people, and I realize that that's cliche, but I really believe that Packers Plus takes a different approach. I have experience with others, competitors in the industry, and part of it may be the fact that we're privately owned, but we truly a family, and we take the time to train our people like nothing I've seen before. We don't just train our technical people, we train everyone to have an understanding of what we do for a living so that everyone has a better ability to impact our success. And I believe that because of that, we're able to provide a level of attention that creates a situation where our customers benefit from unmatched level of service.
Yeah, very good. By the way, I do want to mention again, the website is PackersPlus.com, and Wendell's website is USI.biz. Wendell, we've only got a couple of minutes left. Why don't you give us one last question for our guests, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the segment with your final thoughts, and then I'll close it.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have grown a great deal over the past few years. Followed you personally and seen that growth and expanding both here in North America and internationally. What's really been the key to you guys' growth and overall success?
Well, it's a few things. It's not just one thing, but I'd say the main thing is focus. As I mentioned earlier, our competitors are larger, multifaceted service companies. We're laser focused on the one thing that we do, and that's all we do. So I believe it gives us a leg up when we're trying to understand our customers' needs and then deliver solutions, because we're just focused on the one area. The second thing I would say is we have game-changing technology. I talked about the stack frac system earlier. This is a technology that oil and gas companies have been utilizing for years in Canada and the U.S. and elsewhere in the world. But because it's proven, because they know it works, we're able to build off the successes that we've had in Canada. In Canada, we're certainly the market leader in this space, and we're able to build off of that in other areas. And then I would say the last thing is wherewithal. Our leadership's done a great job at managing finances in such a way that we're able to branch out into new regions. We're able to hire the right people. We're able to develop the right products for a new market, and we're able to have patience in market development. Sometimes things don't always happen quite as fast as you think they're going to happen, but if you have the patience and the wherewithal, then you're able to see it through. So I'd say those are the three main reasons we've had the success we've had recently.
Awesome. Thanks so much to both of you. Wendell, great job as always. Great guest. You can learn more about what he does at USI.biz. And then, Kevin, again, I appreciate you being with us. Love learning about your company, and a distinguished engineer and inventor, Kevin Trahan, and he is with Packers Plus. That's PackersPlus.com. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
When we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here can be found over there at USDataReview.com, and this is The Price of Business.